Hey everybody, it's Jim T with Key, the realtor from BG, coming to you live from the White House in Bowling Green, Ohio. I am so happy that you could join me today for this Marketwatch report, the fourth quarter of 2020. So, let us go over some of the details for Wood County here. When we look at average and median home sale prices, we see that they have both gone up by about 16.1%. Now, the average home sale price in Wood County is, if you take all of the homes for sale and you divide them by, you add up the sale amount and you divide it by the number of homes that were sold, that's the number you get. The median sale price is when you take the highest home sold and the lowest home sold, and then you find the absolute midpoint. That gives you the median sale price. The median sale price tells you the health of the market, the vibrancy of the market. The average sale price tells you the breakdown of where the market is selling the most of, or what price point the market is selling the most of. So seeing as how both of these numbers align, it tells us that the market is continuing to go up by about a consistent amount. Now, one of the things that is really driving this to go up is when we compare homes for sale, which in fourth quarter of 2020 was only 209 for the whole of Wood County. And we look at how many homes have closed in fourth quarter of 2020. This number and this number create a huge disparity. And when we apply this to the principles of supply and demand, what it tells us is homes are selling faster and the supply can carry. So to translate this to where it makes sense for all of you watching, if your home is for sale right now in Wood County, Ohio, there's a good likelihood, there's a great likelihood that if it's priced well and if it meets the needs of today's market, you're likely to see multiple offers for that home, because we should really be sitting at about 4 to 6 months supply of inventory. And right now in Wood County, we are only sitting at 1.7. So because we only have 1.7 months of inventory, there's a huge disparity of demand for houses and supply of houses. And we can see that play out here. Homes for sale in 2018, 2019, and now 2020. Fourth quarter, these numbers are almost half of what they were. So because homes for sale and closings kind of mirrored each other in 2019, we didn't see quite the appreciation that we're seeing in 2020, just because this number right here is only 209 and now closed homes have gone up to 394. This is not a tenable model, folks. This 16.1% is going to continue to drive upwards. And part of what's doing this is before COVID hit, we had a very vibrant economy. And right now, most of those jobs are coming back slowly. And in addition to that, we have some of the lowest interest rates that we have seen in a long, long time. We haven't seen interest rates this low since the market crashed in 2009. So because interest rates are so low, for many, interest rates are beating the rate of inflation. So if you think about it, it's like borrowing money for free. It makes a lot of sense to invest that money, invest someone else's money that you're borrowing for free, because you're beating the rate of inflation. You're essentially hedging against the inevitable, which is inflation is coming, to buy something that you need, which is a place to live. Days on market right now is only 77. That number will probably continue to go down as inventory continues to dwindle. And if that does happen, we could see this number continue to skyrocket. It may or may not. Eventually, this number will break a threshold and people will seek other alternatives. And what that means is if they can't live in Wood County, they'll try to find something that they can afford in Lucas County or Ottawa County or Sandusky County or some neighboring county. But for the time being, it's a great time to own in Wood County, especially if you're thinking about selling in the immediate future. These numbers can change overnight. The market never stays the same. As you can see, It ebbs and flows with the time of year, with the year itself. The worst year that we've seen on record in the past decade or so in Wood County was in 2012, and that was post-crash of '09. So what this number likely is when the first-time home buyers credits of the post '09 crash expired, and we really weren't seeing a lot of movement. This was a great time to be a buyer in some senses because interest rates were still fairly low then, and you could scoop up a great deal just because we were oversaturated in the market. But right now, that market is corrected, and what we're seeing is it just skyrocketing upwards. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad time to be a buyer. And the reason I say that is because of how low interest rates are. If you were looking to buy a house in 2018, which puts us right around here for the median, let's say 165, 170 range, you were, I'm sure this is 2017, let's say almost 200 range for 2018. You were probably going to be paying a 4 to 5% interest rate back then. And because interest rates have almost gone down in half, based on the average home sale price of today, it's like you're buying the home for the same price. The discount that you're getting on the life of the mortgage, or your affordability, or your buying power has gone up probably about $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 depending on your circumstances. You're still making out like a bandit. Plus, you are getting an opportunity to buy a house in a market that's rapidly evolving and appreciating. Now, if you look back over 10 years, Wood County has not really gone down outside of a crash that was caused by banks. Dodd-Frank and several other laws that are now on the books are going to keep banks from being able to ever do that again. The likelihood of us seeing that in our lifetimes, not very good. So, it is more likely to believe that home prices will continue to appreciate with inflation, with the rise of the population, with the further development of our economy. We will continue to see home prices go up. So if you've been thinking, if you've been on the fence of moving into Wood County, take your opportunity now, because we don't know what tomorrow looks like. The market could go down, not likely, but it could. It's more likely the market will continue to go up and interest rates will go up, which will probably make it so that eventually you will be priced out of the market. You need a place to live, take the tax write-off, take advantage of the slow interest rate. Let's take a look at some more specifics for Wood County. If we look at some of the zip codes, the 43402, which is Bowling Green, is up about 10%. 43551, which is Perrysburg, is up about 5%. The winner of this year's market is the 43466 zip, which is now up 287%. Outside of the 43406, it is amongst Perrysburg one of the highest performing zip codes in Wood County. There's some other winners. The 43447 is up almost 30%. Again, 43406 is up almost 20%. It's just a great time and a great place to be if you're living in Wood County. If you need to sell sometime soon, please give me a call. I would love to shock you with what your home is worth in today's money. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you all for joining me today. Again, if you like the information that this report has, I only ask one thing of you, and that's please subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss any future reports. This has been Jim T. with Key, the realtor from BG, signing off today from the White House in Bowling Green. I thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to serving you soon. Have a great day.